Yes, a new season of Telly Addicts is underway. Our search for that very special family begins tonight. The show that puts the telly in intelligence. The show that not only brings you the finest clips, but the greatest magic moments. Do please write to me if there's anything that you'd like to see once again. Look at all these letters for one little gem. And I think George Mayers sums it up. George is in Darlington and says, "I'm a firm supporter of our royal family's new international role in the world. I think it's marvellous what they've done for the Swiss skiing industry. That's why my magic moment simply has to be from a programme which concentrates on the royals' life and times, such as Royal Heritage or News at 10. Anything, in fact, except that frightful spitting image nonsense." OK, George, I think we've got the drift. I think this conveys the pomp, the circumstance and the general heartfelt respect we have for the royal family. Tonight, we have the Battle of the TV Titans, starting with the Billingham family. And to begin with, we've got Sandra. And I'm told you're such a telly addict, you believe the initials AD and BC stand for After Dynasty and Before Crossroads. And there's Steve. And Steve is a graphic designer, and later he'll draw on his vast experience. And next to him is Marion. And Marion is an office manager. Is that right?
Yes.
So you're often Billingham. And then there's Terry, who says he likes to watch TV sprawled horizontally across the sofa. Or, as boxing fans know, of course, it's the Joe Bugner position. They are the Billinghams! What could we put up against a lot of Billingham and a little bit of Furnival? Well, it could only be the Jones family. And Ken is a publican. And then there's Belinda. And Belinda showed her prowess whilst playing football. She was about to put the ball in the net when her knickers fell down. A case of no scored draws. Then there's Diane, who works as a revenue officer. 1, 2, 3. Have a nice evening, Diane. We're all with you. And then there's Steve at the end, who had an embarrassing moment whilst taking his advanced driving test. What happened?
I had to stop for a call of nature.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, at least you passed something then.
Yeah.
They are the Jones family! Well, we've got a number of very important changes to this season of Telly Addicts, and you'll see as we go on through this show exactly what has altered and how difficult we've made it, just to get tougher and tougher each year. But the biggest change is this. This is the Telly test card, and the idea is it's sort of a trump card. The moment they think they know a tremendous amount about one round, all they've got to do is play their Telly test card, and if they get all the questions right, there's an extra 3 points. You can't play it in the last round, the spotlight round, but you can play it any round you want. But you've got to get all 3 right. So there's the Telly test card. Let me pass that over to you. That's your card. And so let's start our new season of Telly Addicts. Very best wishes to the Jones, to the Billinghams, and let's get the new show underway. That's my little Hoover Doover. I've never been happier than when I've had my hand on my little Hoover Doover. Ken, how can I carry on like that? No. All right, well, thank you very much. Thank you, Kevin. Well, the first round is comedy. And, Ken, I'll tell you what, just press the blue one, Ken, if you would. Comedy clip coming.
Let's do it! Let's do it! I really want to rise to the rain! Let's go, 'cause I know just how I want you to behave! Not meekly, not bleakly, beat me on the bottom with a woman's weekly, but let's do it! Let's do it tonight!
Well, I think I've just about recovered from that shock. So, here's your first question, Jones. Who wrote the song?
Victoria Wood.
Victoria Wood.
Do you think it's Victoria Wood? Yep. What was her first series for TV called, and who was her co-star?
Wood and Walters, and it was Julie Walters.
Julie Walters, Wood and Walters. That's pretty good going. Is it going to be 3 out of 3? Name the star char at Acorn Antiques.
Mrs. Mob.
Mrs. Mott. What a shame. Mrs. Overall. OK, Billinghams, we've got some more comedy for you. At school, I used to get a little bored with maths, but this fella got a big one with his.
The parallel quantities D3 and D7 are inverted in the same direction, giving us a resultant modular quantity of 0.567359. Now, this should begin to give us some clues as to whether...
Brian, I'm sorry.
What's happened?
You said 0.567359.
Oh, no, I didn't.
It should be 0.567395.
I don't believe it! Oh, no!
Right up your street, this one. So, parody of?
Open University.
Open University. You're right. Name the pair.
Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie.
Stephen Fly. And Hugh Laurie. Which P.G. Woodhouse characters they play on TV.
Cheese and Worcester.
It was easy peasy, making it 3. Yes, the first 3 out of a 3. 3 to the Billinghams, 2 to the Jones. We're going to play Guess Who now, where some telly addicts we've bumped into over the past few weeks describe a famous person on television. But so you can play along at home, close your eyes if you don't want to know who it is, because the name is going to come up now. Take it away, take it away, take it away. Right. So, you can open... Jolly good. And they obviously didn't see who it was. So, see if you can guess from this description.
This celebrity has a saucy selection of postcards.
He played a myopic removal man.
In fact, he's made a spectacle of himself throughout his life.
Ronnie Barker.
Jolly good. So on we go. On we go. There's a second bit to this.
His partner was working class and crossed weekly.
Ooh, hark at him on ITV.
And in his shop, he sold 4 candles. Not 4 candles.
Oh, that helped. I'll stick with it, yeah.
Yeah. Still with Mr. Barker.
Yes.
OK. Final stage.
His assistant was a Hungarian with bicycle clips.
He was put away for 5 years and taught Lenny Godber about going straight.
Good. Got it, Cranville.
Oh. Still Ronnie Barker?
Still Ronnie Barker.
You're so handy, Sandy. That's very good. 3 out of 3. Very good. Excellent. And for those who want to play the Jones round, close your eyes. Here comes the name. There it is. That's who we're looking for. Take it away, take it away. Thank you very much. Jones.
This celebrity has more letters than Postman Pat.
For a fit man, he smokes a lot.
He claims to have invented the discotheque.
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy
Oh,
Savile.
no delay at all. Straight in with Jimmy Savile. OK, here comes the second part.
In his spare time, he's a Nairi Dawn for Leeds General.
He's run as many miles as he's got pound notes.
He was the victim of GBH, grievous bodily hairdressing.
Still?
Stick with Jimmy Savile.
Yep. OK. And the third part should confirm it.
He's like Santa, but without the reindeer and the beard, and the stomach, and the sleigh, and the bells.
As it happens, he used to be a miner.
Goodness gracious, he is Dr. Fix-It.
How's about that, then?
Where do we find him? How do we encourage people to be that silly? You're dead right. It is Sir James Savile, OBE. So well done, and it means that it's 5 to the Jones, but 6 to the Billinghams. Sit up straight, Terry. We're going channel hopping now. All you've got to do is choose one of the numbers, 1 to 12, and then answer the question correctly.
Easy.
Quaint.
It's as eloquent a display of gymnastics as you could imagine, with which to back up its warning spots and stripes. How better could you call attention to the spray gun beneath your tail?
Makes you wonder what it does if it's pleased to see you. A clip from David Attenborough's most recent epic series. What was the programme called? You're on your own, Terry.
Life and death.
And black and white bottoms. No, it wasn't called. Anybody know? Anyone know? Trials of Life. Quite right. Trials of Life it was. I'd like to pass that over to Marion. Quiz bits.
Whoa! Whoa! All right. Well done, well done. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's play a game. What are we going to play?
We're going to get physical.
Okay.
Yes?
Crystal maze.
You're quite right. Well done. At last, a point. Steve, what number?
Number 12.
Number 12. Ah, beginners. Early days.
Miser, miser, you're getting worse. Now shake all the mugs from out of your purse. Miser, miser, take a chance. Spend a few coppers on a romance.
Now, Steve, I think we all appreciate that you're far too young to remember that person at an early stage of her career. Who do you think that might have been?
Petula Clark.
Well done. I think that was difficult. Oh, that was Petula Clark. Very good. Very good. OK, Sand. What was that?
Number 3.
Ah, right. TV Times. We need you to identify the year. They're the top shows of the year. And in July of this year, one of the world's longest suspension bridges was opened across the Humber. It took 8 years to complete and cost £60 million over budget. And January had seen the inauguration of ex-sports commentator, ex-actor and ex-memory man Ronald Reagan as President of America. We want to know, please, the TV time. What was the year?
82.
Oh, anyone? 81. Yes. Missed it by a year, 81. So where did we get to? You didn't, you did, you did, you didn't. 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2 for the Billions. 2 one way, 2 the other way. There we go. So, what are you going to have there, Ken?
Number 2.
Number 2. OK.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again.
Why did you let it go?
Because it bit my finger so.
Which finger did it bite?
This little finger on the right.
Lovely. Well, that, of course, was considered quite racy in those days. In fact, they actually touched fingers at the end. It was the first episode of something that ran for years and years and years. We're in Kiddy's Corner. What do you think it was? God, I'll tell
Play
you.
Away.
What?
Play Away.
It wasn't Play Away. Addicts in the audience? Play School. Yes, Play School.
That was before my time.
Fine. On we go. Your life down the pub is not going to be worth living after missing out on Play School. God. Ah! Yes. We call this a new round. Please don't play it again. And it'll become very obvious in just a moment why it's called that. A famous TV personality singing.
You're in a pub, a cafe, a club. Then move on, because you had enough. Dance. Come on, let's see you. Dance, ladies. That's it. Oh, I like it. I like the movement. It's nice. Dance, ladies. Come on, take a chance, ladies.
OK, now, any ideas who that was? We've got loads of these for the whole series. No?
I'll say Ben Elton.
No. Now, I just wonder whether anybody knows at all. Any ideas? You are quite right, sir. Probably bought the record. Reginald Bosanquet. ITN newsreader Reginald Bosanquet.
What's left?
Well, OK, Diane.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Sound a bit happier, come on. Video choice. Now, We have the usual selection of nice colours. We have a nice azure, a very nice lime, a lemon and a little pinky.
Pink to make the boys wing.
Yes, fine. It works.
Now, I've got a few brochures here for you, Sheila, so what I want you to do, I want you to walk around the store, give them a big smile and hand these out to the people, and remember, think teapot and get them over here, all right?
OK. Now, that wasn't the Earl Grey whistle test. I want to know who was in the pot.
I don't know.
No?
No, I didn't recognise her.
No. Anybody else know? Anyone here know? No?
No.
No? Trounced by that. Would the Billinghams have known if they'd had that one?
We would, but we're not telling.
It was. Yvette Fielding was the teapot. She's, of course, famous for her appearances on Brew Peter. So...
number 8,
Steve?
I think. Number 8.
Number 8, Animal Crackers.
Platoon, attention! Eyes front! Right, you Oliver will not keep his head still. Get those freckles washed off tomorrow. Is that a little smile I see there? Yes, stop it. And as for you, young lady...
OK. Animal Crackers. Name the comedian.
Bernie Clifton.
At last, a point, a point. Well done, they've got a point. Bernie Clifton, yes. And it means it's now 6 to the Jones, but 8 to the Billinghams. OK, this is called Movies on TV. Oh, there's a movement. Is this it? The test card is about to be played? Wonderful, Ken. Wonderful. Right. Well, I hope you know a lot about movies on TV. The idea is you've got to get all 3 parts right, and then we will give you the extra 3 points that you get when you do that with the test card. You know, these days we're being encouraged to think about Europe, and here's an interesting movie. It's all about the European motorcycle test, which is more difficult than ours, but at least you don't have to wear a crash helmet. I swear one day he will get over that fence. I'm certain. So, your question. It's been on more times than Terry has. What is it?
The Great Escape.
The Great Escape, yeah. Secondly, who was the star on the motorbike?
Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen. Yeah, he used to go around telling people he looked like me, you know. And which comic actor tunnelled his way out of the advert version? You've got to get this if you want the additional 3 points.
Griff Rhys-Jones.
Griff Rhys-Jones, are they right? Yes! Makes sense! So, TV movies, a flurry of activity. Sandy grabs the Telly test card. It means that you could also go for 3 extra points if you know about this movie. This is a real eye-opener for anybody who believes that a bayonet is something that a posh person opens in order to get at the engine of the car. It's also very noisy. What a moment to forget your lines, eh? Here we go. A Cockney star made his debut in this movie.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Not many people know that, actually. And the Battle of Rorke's Drift But the film was called something else.
Zulu.
Zulu.
Zulu. And I remind you, get this one right, and you get your extra 3 and maintain your lead. Which Welsh actor was the star of the film?
What about Stanley Baker? Not Stanley Baker. Yeah, it was
Stanley Baker.
Stanley Baker. Yes, they've done it! Hopson back in the lead. It's 12 to the Jones, 14 to the Billinghams. Loose connections, same as last year, but we've just made it a little bit more difficult. A piece of music to identify, some pictures to identify, all linked loosely by one letter of the alphabet.
Just tell you, this is one of a set of piano pieces, and I'll give you another tip. I advise you to fasten your safety belts.
Just imagine what would happen if there was no women in the world.
Oh, come dancing, it'd look right peculiar, wouldn't it?
Yeah, letter first.
Letter
F.
F.
Top right.
Forsyth
Saga.
Forsyth
Top
Saga.
Top left, Face the Music.
Yep, give you that.
Bottom right.
Barry Foster.
Yep.
And bottom left is Ethel out of EastEnders, but I don't know her name.
Music?
Flambards.
Flambards, yeah.
Fluke box jury. Fall and Rise of Reginald Perrin was the music, and you missed out on Gretchen Franklin down in the bottom left-hand corner. I didn't know you cared. 4 out of a potential 6. Could be absolutely vital, this. You could square it if you managed to get all the elements in your loose connections.
You got till 10 o'clock tonight. Oh, now listen, you give me time, I can make this place like Fort Knox, but I can't do the impossible.
That was a close encounter of a thud kind.
The letter's Q.
Letter is Q.
Yes. We've got Pauline Quirk, top right.
Top right, Pauline Quirk.
Bottom left is Spike Milligan with one of his Q programmes he made. Q8, Q7, I don't know which.
It's not Quincy. It's the music
That's
Quincy.
the music's
Music's
Quincy.
Quincy.
Music's Quincy.
And what's this one? We haven't got the one at the top left.
Yeah, you're looking for bottom right and top left. No. You were right with the music Quincy. Top left, Dennis Quilly you didn't get. Bottom left, I'll give you Q8, because it was the first one you mentioned. Pauline Quirk, top right, and Quantum Leap was the programme you were looking for down on the bottom right-hand side. So it means that you also only scored 4 out of a potential 6, so the gap is the same. 16 to the Jones, 18 to the Williams. They're still in the lead. And tradition has it that we always start with a family who are trailing, in this case slightly, only by 2 points. So very much everything to play for in this opener to the 91 Telly Addicts season. And it starts now. In which soap does Jack Duckworth appear?
Coronation Street.
Yeah. Look at this. Identify the character.
Helen. Helen out of Neighbours.
Yep, that'll do. And name the three-headed monster in Top Banana.
I don't know, pass.
It was Hilda. Belinda, true or false? Richard Beckinsale appeared in Rising Damp.
True.
Yep. Look at this. Who's behind the disguise?
I can't think. Pass.
Judy Finnegan. In Heart to Heart, what did Max the butler describe Jennifer as?
Is darling.
Gorgeous. Diane. Who stars as Max Beckett in Over My Dead Body?
Edward Woodard.
Yeah, that'll do. Look at this. Who is it?
Jimmy Hill.
Yes. True or false? In Question of Sport, Bill Beaumont was replaced by Ian Botham.
False.
Yes, Botham replaced Emmeline Hughes. Stephen, complete the title. Car 54.
Where are you?
Look at this. What's the movie?
Blues Brothers.
Yeah. Which sci-fi author introduced us to his mysterious world?
Arthur C. Clarke.
You're right. Well done. thought for one terrible moment you were all going to freeze up, but in fact they managed to get 8 out of the 12. That's very good. Wow. OK, cool nerves for the Billinghams, in the lead at the moment, but that's quite a score to get in the spotlight round. Sandra, we will be starting with you. And the 1 minute starts now. Which instrument does Patrick Moore sometimes play on TV?
Xylophone.
Yes, look at this. Identify the character.
I pass.
Sophia Petrillo. Name the butler in Upstairs, Downstairs.
Benson.
Hudson. Steve, true or false? Stephanie Beecham was the original star of Juliet Bravo.
False.
Yes, Turner. Look at this. Who's behind the disguise?
Charlton. Julie Charlton. Susan Charlton.
Yes, Suzanne Charlton. Complete the title. The Fresh Prince.
Pass.
Of Bel-Air. Marion, in which sci-fi series did we meet the organisation Shadow?
No idea.
UFO. Look at this. Who is it?
John Watson.
Yep. Who are Simon, Alvin and Theodore?
No idea.
Chipmunks. Terry, which family was featured in The High Chaparral?
Pass.
Cannon family. Look at this. What's the movie? I've started. You can say it, but quickly.
Mrs.
Quick.
Mrs. Robinson.
This is going to haunt you for the rest of your life. It's The Graduate. And you scored, as a family, 4. And so the power of the spotlight round has been proved yet again. It's changed everything. 22 to the Billingham family, our leaders throughout, but 25 to the Jones. And they were indeed tough questions. I think you've got to agree, tough questions this year. And we'll have 2 more families next week fighting it out. They all want to get through to the final and win that coveted title of the Family of the Year. Our commiserations to the Billinghams. You do not go away without a few things in the boot of the car. We have the wonderful Telly Addicts 91 sweatshirts, fashion accessories, and the Telly Addicts board game as well. So you can play along and feed your telly addiction. Your appreciation again for our losers, the Billinghams. The Jones family go through to our quarter-finals, and we'll have 2 more families fighting it out at the same time next week. See you then. Bye-bye.